My first note is it should be called the show where we get upset over anything anybody does and we make a big deal about it and never get over it.
Like literally though, because like, can we just get off of Nia and Danny's dick? Like, what the fuck? They can't even stand there without being criticized about something. Grow up.
It's crazy to me that like Danny and Nia are just enjoying themselves like on this boat.
They're having a good time.
They're just like, you know, ooh, away from the kids. We're having a time.
Ugh.
And there's people on the other level of the boat like fighting over what Danny did months ago. And the two girls that were involved in the situation, they have already like went to lunch, had the whole conversation. He apologized. He was very genuine in his apology. They accepted it, moved on. They're on the boat too. And like other people are still
telling them
up.
like, stop talking about me. Stop.
Yeah. And it is crazy how defensive Kristen gets over her friends.
It's wild. Like she's a very loyal friend, but like to a fault almost.
Yeah. Like as soon as Janet brought that up, she was like, like just, I was like, holy. Geez.
It was, you don't want to be on her bad side, I feel. Correct.
No.
I thought it was absurd. Like in the opening, like they're going to dinner or whatever, the party after the engagement. And Nia and Danny are like a little bit behind schedule, like a little bit late.
Oh my God. Okay.
And everybody is pissed that they're late. Aaron strolls in way
Nobody
later.
Cares, yeah.
No one gives a shit.
The thing that bothered me about that is when Brittany, and she called herself out on it, like she did explain, I think it was in the confessional or something like that. She was like, yeah, like that was stupid. I was just like mad. But when she was like, oh, if they're not going to be held accountable for anything, then I'm leaving. Like, I'm not going to be here anyway. Like, you just finished saying how you were so upset you weren't involved in their engagement because you're so close with Kristen and now you're going to leave.
And now you don't want to celebrate her?
Because Danny and Nia are late.
Just leave Danny and Nia alone.
Also, like, what if they were having diarrhea?
I was thinking, like, they're probably boning. They have 4 kids at home. Let them have sex for a little bit.
Yeah, a little
bit. They just got off of a boat. Nia always looks perfect. We know she needs time to do her hair.
Yeah.
Danny needs to get laid because he's getting screwed by everyone else all day.
I know. Cut them some slack,
Jeez,
people.
Louise.
God.
Need to talk about, you made a post about it, but Brittany telling Jax.
Crazy.
So mean.
Crazy.
So mean. And no, like I love Brittany, but you have just made this whole engagement about you because you weren't there.
Uh-huh. Which like... It sucks that you weren't there, but the engagement is Luke's thing.
This is what they've decided.
Luke was close with Danny, and Danny was the one helping him. So automatically now Nia is involved, and they didn't want to open it up to too many people in the group.
And the decision doesn't matter. It's his decision. Who cares?
Probably a good thing that they didn't because you probably would have told Jax.
Correct. And then the whole surprise would have been ruined.
Literally TMZ would have known.
Correct.
Yeah. But that was crazy. I was shocked when they were like, who told Jax? I literally thought it was going to be like Jesse.
Yeah.
Or someone. Like I immediately wanted to blame Jesse. And then when Brittany was like, oh my God, I was like,
yeah.
First of all, I never know. Like, are you guys not talking and you hate each other? Or are you like chit chatting on the phone?
Yeah, because you're always mad when he texts you.
Literally.
But now you're calling him to give him the news of your friend.
I know. It was just, I was like, what's happening here?
And then first thing Jax does, of course, is text the group chat. Like, you just showed your true colors, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because she did say to him, like, don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then immediately he goes, and then he tells Schwartz. I'm like, man, shut up.
Schwartzy. Is he going to be on the Valley or what?
I hope.
He's in all, you know how they have that, the Valley after show kind of thing? Schwartz is in them.
So why isn't he in this?
It's crazy. Anyways.
I think it's hilarious that the Kristen finally is saying everything that we all know. Like, Janet is a fan.
Yeah. That conversation was crazy.
Crazy and also true.
Yeah.
Like, that's okay. There are fans to these shows. Of course, we are.
Yeah.
Like, there has to be fans. That's what makes a successful show.
Yeah.
But I think, like, that coming into then you just causing drama
is
like kind of telling.
It was interesting. But
Very.
I need to know, like, all of the... Remember, and we were even saying this when we were chatting with Zach, like, I want to know all of the, like, who knew who,
How they all
when.
came
I
in.
need an
Yeah.
entire timeline
Yeah.
to understand
With
everything.
timestamps to know, like, who's truly friends. Who are they hanging
Yeah.
out on a daily basis or not?
Yes.
Yeah. It's very interesting to me that Michelle talks about Jesse kind of like starting as being like very romantic and caring, and then starts to make money and immediately becomes a douchebag.
Yeah.
As he becomes richer, he becomes less and less kind and romantic to her and from her perspective. And it's just very interesting to me because I think in my experience of witnessing things, of seeing things, of hearing things in real life and TV, like money does cause problems. And it sometimes ruins people.
Yeah.
And I think we can kind of tell that. A lot of their arguments, even throughout their relationship, were about money. They worked together.
It's just like Notorious B.I.G. said. Mo money, mo problems.
Literally. Like, hello. It made me be like, oh, that's really sad. And Michelle doesn't say a lot of nice things about Jesse.
Yeah.
Like, she's obviously not liking him at all right now. But for her to be like, things were good. Like, made me feel sad.
Yeah. I know. Because remember before we were like, why you married him?
Like, why do you not like one thing about this guy?
Yeah. Okay. I do agree a little bit with Jason when he was talking about how Kristen brought up the ring thing. Because Kristen's whole defense was like, you said something about my friends. So her whole thing is like, I wasn't saying that. I just was repeating a rumor that I heard.
I just heard it. I didn't make it up.
But the whole point is that you did it in front of cameras. So now you know it's going to be everywhere.
You brought it to light.
It
doesn't matter where the idea came from.
You weren't just like texting them like, oh my God, I heard this crazy thing. You were like, cameras are on? Okay.
Now's my time.
Yeah. Now I'm going to talk about it. So like, I hate when people use that like as an excuse.
Same.
Because as soon as you bring it onto the show, you know what you're doing.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you can't play dumb. Like, I think Janet needs to understand that words hold weight.
Oof.
Because she throws out these words as if like she just wants to dig deeper and deeper and deeper. So first we're telling Danny that he's wrong. Then we're saying that he is being rude. Then we're like saying he's an alcoholic. Then we're saying that he has a problem. Now we're saying he sexually assaulted your friend who has already talked about this. They've already moved forward. They've already moved past. And now you're not only bringing it back up, but you're saying he sexually assaulted
It's
someone.
crazy.
That is damaging.
We're on episode what, like 13? And we're still
like
talking about
and
this?
making it worse. And then she even said molested.
Yeah. I know. And she's like, well,
Come on.
I'm married to a lawyer, so I use the correct terms. Like, excuse me, ma'am.
My
Like,
God.
you know what you're doing.
Yes.
It's like she's going for shock value to make it. It's almost like when she initially brought it up, the first 100 times, it wasn't getting the reaction that she wanted, whether it be like in the real world, in the media, or in their group of friends. And so she's like, how can I make this like more of a shocking statement, you know? Like she's trying to get more out of it.
Yeah. And then Melissa like literally says, okay guys, like it's over, stop. And then Janet keeps going. Like if the person who actually, if you're actually gonna use these big words and say that that's the problem and you actually care about the people who were the victims of this part of it, and they're saying it's over, then you would be like, okay, they feel good, I'm happy. But you don't. You keep going because you just want him to feel like shit. How
is it possible that Jax is out of the facility and he's still hardly part of the show?
Good question.
What's going on?
Good question.
You know?
Yeah, because he only films with Schwartz.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a restraining order or something.
Or like maybe production was like, oh, like we'll lay off, like maybe don't go on the trips and stuff. Like who knows? Like
maybe they got all the messaging from fans being like, quit rewarding his fucking terrible behavior. Don't let him be a part of this.
It's just weird. I'm just surprised. Like, because I was thinking, first of all, I thought it was wild that he went into a facility whilst filming.
Yeah, during filming.
And then now he's out and we're still hardly getting
not really seeing him.
That storyline.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyhow.
My last note is a quote by Kristen. "You're a fucking fan, bitch." That's what she said.
She had some good lines in that episode.
She did have a lot of good lines, actually.
The one thing I will say, and I freaking hope it's not true, when they were saying how Danny said that at the bar, the thing about like, oh, I can't help it, I like hot girls in little skirts. Oh, like, tell me that's not true.
I know. That was
tell me cringe. That's not true.
I feel like it probably, because he didn't say that he didn't say that.
I think he did say that he did.
Oh, really? I thought he just was like, yeah, like I was drunk.
I think someone said they heard him say that. And then when Jason was asked about it, because Jason was at the bar with him that night, Jason said he didn't hear it.
You're right.
And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, poor Danny.
But then who's making that up also?
I know. I don't know.
Ew.
I don't know.
Well,
okay.
Congratulations, Kristen and Luke.
Yeah. And they had their baby.